back. So this is take 2 on the second part.
Maybe.
Of,
Yes.
so we'll keep moving along.
Yes.
Gosh, we run.
But anyway, what we were talking about running and sport, and I don't know if I got this far, but I was talking about Mike Trout, not fish, Mike Trout.
No.
He's on the verge of becoming baseball's first $500 million man. This guy's going to get paid. They're close to finalising a payment of $609 million for a 12 months. We're not 12-year contract.
We're not related. I like Trout, but are we related to Mike?
Alright, so let's listen to this one. Rugby that they're trialling, right? In it's not in it's in a lower class of union, but they're trialling the rules of no tackling above the waist and not allowed to tackle with 2 people.
What you should do is possibly, at half time, why don't you just go and have some frog legs or something?
Do you remember when you used to have oranges at half time?
Yeah, not frog legs.
Well, I think we need to bring back the oranges.
Well, bring back the oranges.
No tackling above the waist. No, can't have more than one person tackle in a game of rugby union. What is going on?
Curling was on the other night. I was watching curling on the ice. That's non-contact.
What is
go and do curling.
What is going on?
You can't get hurt. You could fall over and break your neck on the ice, but apart from that,
let's go on to some cricket, Glennie.
Oh, okay.
Australia won the one day international
fantastic
against
they were,
India.
mate.
They came
Let's
back
give credit where it's
3-2.
due. Well, I thought they were fantastic, and it's the first time I think from 2006 or something like that they've won in India, and I've got to remember because we didn't get on last week, but I'm trying to remember my notes. But it was something.
I thought it was something about you have trouble remembering stuff.
I did, Peter. Oh no, you're Jeff.
Oh, right, that's better. Yes,
yeah, but
no, it is. It's been a long time.
Look, it is, and look, I think look, Australia have copped a lot of criticism, rightly so.
All from us.
From us and from everyone else, but the side at the moment, they're gelling together. And I that was one of the better wins, and I did personally watch it, and I thought it was fantastic.
They dug deep.
Yeah, they did.
They dug deep, which is
so good. The only controversy, well, not controversy anymore, but somehow they got to squeeze the 2 blokes that we've spoken about over the last month, haven't we?
There's only a couple of weeks left, I think, but their ban's over. I think Smith is playing in the IPL.
Is he? Yes.
Bancroft's playing. Bancroft is now the new captain of. Is it Durham? Durham? Is that
Durham? Yeah, that's it. No, that's it.
Durham?
Durham.
So he's been selected as the captain for a county cricket team in England.
Cricketer.
Well, he is, but it just shows you that you can do something bad and still bounce back. And Ken Peace actually said that.
Exactly.
He said that these guys, not so much him, but he said that these guys will bounce back and they'll get back in.
The only thing is, Cameron, and that if you're going to, if anyone asks you to pull sandpaper out anymore,
don't.
Make sure it's on one of your projects at home.
Yeah, don't do it.
Just do it on the cupboards or something, mate, on a bit of wood.
On your car.
Don't do it on the cricket ball.
Hey, have a listen to this.
Okay.
Have a listen to this. And I'm guaranteeing you that 90% of people out there watching would not have heard this, and you should have. Oh, what's happening over here? All good. There's a guy called Will Jacks, right?
That's not Jack, like as in bowls. No, this is Will.
He plays for Surrey. Yeah. All right. They had a pre-season hit out match.
Yes.
Unfortunately, because this is not going to be recorded as in the record books, he hit 100 runs of 25 balls.
That's impossible.
Well, it's not because he's done it. 100 off 25 balls. And let me tell you how this worked. So he finished off with 105 off 30. He hit 8 fours, 11 sixes. This is a T10 game. I didn't even know there was such a thing. So it's a 10-over game, 10-10. So not a 20-20, it's a 10-10. All right? 3 for 176 off 10 overs. And he's hit 36 off 1 over.
I can't remember bowling, do we?
That's every 6. That's every ball of 6. Six sixes are 36 when I went to school.
Well, okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, perhaps English. Well, they might want to pick him.
So have a yeah. Well,
in the English side.
remember that name, Will Jacks.
Will Jacks.
Because
Well,
I think we're
was-
going to see him in the future.
Well, I think we will, mate. Absolutely.
Cricket's on tonight, isn't it? Australia-Pakistan.
It is.
It
I
is.
think. I'm only I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. So we've got
Look-
football.
look
We've
at
got
us.
football, cricket. We've had one game and now the second game. So
Did you see Stephen Curry's shot?
I did.
In the basketball.
Middle of the ring, in the centre of the basketball court.
On the other end.
On the other end. Hang on, it went like that and it went straight in.
How'd it go?
Straight. That's when it hits the net and makes that noise. You know when it hits the net?
Incredible.
And it's all net.
Incredible.
No backboard, just bang.
And who did he go down the other end and celebrate with? Your mate?
Mr. Bogut.
It was.
And I'm not talking about the film star that
Humphrey.
He's
He's a fun-loving bear.
We're talking about the brother, because one minute he's playing for the Kings in Australia, next minute
Coaching, captain.
he's back with the old Cavs, isn't he? He's back over there, mate. And yeah, sorry, did I say Cavs? No, Golden State.
Look at you, you champion. You know all
Golden
about this.
State Warriors.
I've actually got a friend in
Why did I
America.
say the Cavs?
I've got a friend.
Sorry,
I've got
Golden State.
I've got a
sorry.
friend in the States who said that if you ever want me to come on and Skype in or something like that, and we can talk about some American sports because he loves his baseball and NRL, NFL.
I'd
stuff.
love to go.
Rowie, if you're watching, mate, we're dead set. We're up for that.
We should go, but we probably couldn't get in. But
Well, no, we'll just Skype him in and he can talk to us about that. Well, you know what we should do? We should have someone, because we don't watch football, soccer, do we? And I'd like to comment, we'd like to do more on the game.
We'll try.
We should find someone who actually is dedicated to the sport, knows what they're talking about, who can come on every Friday and do a 5-minute sort of briefing over
we
the
don't know
phone.
enough. But look, I used to watch a lot of English soccer when I was younger.
We'll get Philly back on the cricket.
Well, we will. We're still,
We're at the end of the cricket season.
We are, but we'd like to get into the soccer, but we need someone with a little bit more professionalism, you know. Like Boz or someone like that.
Carl Bottomley, mate of mine up in Queensland. I don't know if he watches it or not, but he's into his soccer. He likes that. So anyway,
get him.
Floyd Mayweather, mate, has reportedly dating a TV star, a reality TV star, 20 years younger than him. She's a model.
Who cares? Yeah.
Well, you would if you saw the photos. But anyway,
okay.
So good on you, Floyd. You've done well for yourself there, mate. Winks is set to retire, Glenn. The Winks, your Winks.
Yes. By the way, quickly, mate, he's in. He's running tomorrow in the big meet in the George Ryder Stakes.
Mm-hmm.
And 1,500 metres. What's he? This is it.
$1.06.
$1.06 as usual.
31 race wins in a row, and they're gonna put him out to pasture like they should do with me.
Well, that's what happens to great horses, and they can't keep going.
What are you calling me a great horse?
Well, you've always been
Well, yeah, go out on the winning streak, and we said that.
He was a horse.
We said that. Well, yeah, great player. North Melbourne.
The horse.
Yes. So there you go. So the Winks.
We'll
get your tips.
Winks is done. No, we don't have to do the tips yet. But no, I was just
2
seconds
in there. 2 seconds.
No, we're not going there yet.
I just want what? Can she be beaten, or he, she, Winks, the male or female?
Well, it's probably actually all jokes aside. I will say this coming up because it's a big major deal. It's the slipper on at Rose Hill. We'll talk about it later, but. He could be in a little bit of strife. I don't think the horses are good enough to beat him, but it's pretty wet over there.
Oh, I'd hate to think you're going to lose in your last game.
That'd
be a Donald Bradman.
Yeah, but
going out, wouldn't it?
I think his last race was 1,600.
A duck on your last race.
Last week when we didn't come to air, it was 1,600, and our favourite old Happy Clapper, he took off. He's not in this race this time, but he took off, and I'll tell you what, it come down to just off the turn. I thought Happy Clapper was still going, and all of a sudden Bowman's just hit the switch, but it took a long time into the straight, and lucky it was Flemington there to do it in. But anyway,
all right.
I don't know.
2 more quick things, your tips, and then you can go and watch the football. All right?
Yeah, we can.
Do you remember, this is Blades of Glory I'm going to talk to you about right now. Do you remember Tonya Harding and, what was her name? Nancy Kerrigan.
Best of friends.
Do you remember that?
They love one another, didn't they?
The biffo and the push into the knee and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it looks like it's happening again in the ice skating world. And if you don't usually watch our show, Glenn and I like to report on different things and different sports, and we like to give people who aren't in the limelight a bit of limelight. But unfortunately, this is for the wrong reasons.
This is for the wrong reasons.
It appears that an American figure skater is accused of intentionally injuring South Korean rival with her skate blade. Mariah Bell, 22, allegedly attacked a 16-year-old Lim Un Soo on Wednesday during their final warm-up at the ladies, and she stabbed her with a cutter, with the blade of a... Yeah,
What
not
the
good.
hell?
Awful.
What's going on in sport?
I reckon there's some bell gone off in her head. Somewhere she's not playing with a full...
And here's the last story.
deck.
Then this is where we should send the Bell lady.
Because that's not sport. Yeah.
The male slapping championships.
Let's have a go at it.
Okay.
You ready?
Oh, it's.
Oh, you didn't even move.
No, it's.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were going to slap me in the
Oh,
face.
no. Actually, where was that, Jeff?
Siberia.
I only did that because it's a bit... We're not going to do that because it's going to hurt. But in Siberia, they don't fill their face.
It's frozen.
It's frozen.
It's frozen.
What was you going to say about
So
it?
can you believe this? It's called the Male Slapping Championships. I wonder if they do a female version. I'll
Probably do. They still can't fill their face either.
It took place in Siberia over the weekend. The rules are self-explanatory. 2 men stand opposite each other on a table, and one gets slapped.
That's got to hurt.
And then the other one gets slapped.
Hurt. Well, you can't feel your face.
Until you can't stand anymore. Now, the winner walked away with it. Now, what did I say that guy, the basketball? 609 million billion or something, whatever it was,
Yeah.
right? The winner of this tournament walked away
Big
with...
money.
You ready?
Yeah.
$660.
Right. Well, lucky we got Cleve's tips coming up shortly because
Here they come.
Here we are. Well, there we go. And it's Cleve's.
right. Here we go. Rose Hill. Rose Hill. This is our tip, Jim. And this is only what I think, but that's right. Race 1, horse 1. You two know. She knows. She knows. So I've got wrong fix for us, young lads here. $7 we've got on that one. That's great payment on that. We've got race 3, horse 1. And I've got all fixed because I jumped in a bit early. But Big Duke, $9.50 for a fixed win. Race 4, horse 2, we've got Madison County, $10 for a fixed win. He's probably second in the betting. I'm going for an upset there. Race 6, horse 12, which is a big race. We've got Unforgotten.
Who?
Unforgotten.
Sorry, I had forgotten it.
Well, we forgot about it already. $6 we got on him for a fixed win, Jeff, which is, this is good money.
Look at us, we're doing well.
Race 7, horse 2. That's it, $7.50 for a fixed win. That's our bet for Rose. Only thing I will say, it's very wet over there, and as we commented, bloody funny that. As we commented on that, Winks is in race 5, by the way, with Huey Bowman on that too, but. Very wet over there. As Jeff said prior, we hope that the great Winks can win.
Yeah,
it is wet over there. We
don't
want
go
him
to
out. We just want him to streak ahead and win the, win the race. And that's all the best with your tipping.
Yeah, good luck.
And we've had an unusual night tonight. We had a lot to cover.
Two
and,
split shows.
I had a little bit there on the where I thought football was going to finish, but I think we'll leave that.
We'll do that next week. Let's get a bit of a weekend of football.
We will, because then it's going to help too, isn't it? Because
see where everyone's at.
Yeah, because we've just going to quickly remind that we do a thing at our local bowls club that Jeff and Alison do, and we have to go in and pick the whole season in the AFL prior to it starting, and that's all the teams, and that is damn hard.
And there's 85 people, I think, in this one. And listen,
85.
We're going to be coming at you.
Does a great job too.
I'm going to be coming at you in the next couple of weeks. I've entered into Tasbash. We're raising money for Variety.
It's a great car.
We've got a car that we've made up. We'll show pictures next week of it. It's covered in synthetic grass.
I'm going to hit a golf ball on top of it.
And we're going to try and raise some money for that. We're up to about $4,000 already for Variety, children's Variety. These are for sick kids that need help. And
we're not joking about that.
No, that's a serious stuff.
Thing, so
Ben,
well done,
Eddie, Matt, and myself. Well done, guys, on getting this car up and running. And Yeah, well, that's it.
A little bit of work to be done on it still, isn't there?
Well, yeah, this weekend we should have it all finished up. But,
you must be to stick a couple of spigots in the top of the roof. I don't know what we're going to do with it.
Nice. So that's all we've got for, that's all we've got for.
That's all we've got for.
It's like a split decision. We've had the first part of the show, we've had a little rest, and now we've come back for the second.
Now it's dinner time.
We'll sit down and watch the footy.
Yes,
and just going to leave you with a little quote here. A little beer quote. I just thought it was funny. Gareth Chilcott, whoever you are. But I'm off for a pint. A quiet pint.
Pint.
Followed by 15 noisy ones. So that's that wouldn't be true because I've only had a couple at the moment.
Well, and
we've got to drink responsibly.
Now listen, Glenn, before we do go, thank you everyone. Make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe. We want to get to 100. Please subscribe. All right? We're begging you. We're begging you now. And we just wanted to finish off the show once again by saying, Jason Belmonte, you are a star.
Number one.
We
only have number ones on this show. I don't know if you've noticed that. We have number ones. It's been fantastic.
Oh, we haven't?
No, we haven't. No, we're only joking. We're all number one. Everyone we get on this show is number one. So that's what we do.
Have a fantastic weekend. I hope your football team wins and whatever code it is, guys. If you're going to have a drink, make sure you get a cab or get an Uber. Stay safe. Have a great weekend, Glenn. It's been an absolute pleasure to be with you again. Have a listen to me cracking it out.
Looking forward to next week too, mate, already. Okay.
See you guys. Have a great weekend.
Cheers.
Friday Frothy is out.